Abhishek Goenka joins us. Abhishek, what's the call on the rupee for this week? The dollar seems to be on the buyer side, and that is giving a bump up to the local currency. How much further upside expected on the currency? Do you think we could breach 64 on the upside this week?
Yeah, it's difficult to say. The coming from to 64.20 kind of consolidating over the last few days. And of course, there is a stance by Donald Trump that the dollar should be weak because in this, even rupee is getting a support. So if the trend continues, like 63.80 is what is the target. But there will be a huge buying action happening on 64.20 where all importers are coming in buying and looking at that level. Looking at that, I think they've entered into consolidation phase of now. But 40-50 paisa plus minus from the current levels is quite possible in the rupee. But any opportunity is a good level for exports or exporters to go short the dollar and book for long term, I think. But then I think the global events, the way it's been going, the risk on and the risk off sentiment is likely to stay with North Korea tensions building up. So I think as of now, rupee is still stronger, but it's not that it's going to be a very, very steep appreciation from the current level.
Right. Abhishek, very quickly, I just want to get a sense from you. What are importers and exporters doing right now? Are importers on the sidelines at this point of time expecting further depreciation, or they've actually gone out and booked their forwards?
Well, basically, exporters, after waiting for quite some time, they have come into the market and been selling aggressively. So I think after 65 broke and post the RBI policy, I think the exporters have come in the market. No matter they are not getting a lot after selling one year long forward, but then they are taking the bite and they're covering the dollars in the long term and the medium term. As for the importers are concerned, a lot of importers have actually gone and booked for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, whereas the industry practice was 1 to 2 months. So they are getting lucrative levels and they don't want to take a chance. Of course, there are some set of people who are taking a call on the market and keeping their positions open, but otherwise, a lot of people, a lot of corporates are actually going and covering long term because the levels that they're getting protection are way beyond their benchmarks. The profitability is quite high. So I think that's the mixed action that the importers are taking in the market.
Right. Thanks for that, Abhishek. That's the call coming in on the local currency. Not too much further upside expected. That's Abhishek's view of India Forex. Remember, the dollar is looking a lot weaker, and that clearly is what's giving support to the currency back home as well. Just a mention of important news as well. It's India Bulls Real Estate. This one's been in the offing for quite some time.